So today I wanted to talk about the first question I had when I started flying my drone, and that is, where can you fly your drone? So to give it a short answer, you can fly your drone wherever you have land and air consent. But if you're like me, that didn't really answer my question, so let's dive a bit deeper, and here is the long answer of where can you fly your drone in New Zealand. Firstly, I think it's helpful to have a look at where you need a permit to fly. So if you're flying above roads, cemeteries, dockland, aerodromes, you'll need a permit. But if you want to fly above private property, council parks and green spaces and beaches, you don't. But just because you don't legally need a permit to fly there doesn't mean there aren't rules you need to follow. For example, some beaches are in national parks and some privately owned property is managed by DOC. So just because you don't technically need a permit to fly there doesn't mean you don't need to ask permission to fly there. So let's look at the side where you don't need a permit. It's slightly easy to get in. There are a couple of things to keep in mind. When you're flying above council land, you need to get permission from that council. So the easiest way is to go to their website and just chuck in the word drones. From there you should find a page or at least an email or a phone number, and from there just follow the prompts and see what they want. Most of the time they just want to make sure that you're following the basic rules and that you're going to respect the other people at the park. Sometimes there's additional rules. You might have to apply to fly there, or you just have to stay 10 metres away from a playground. Whatever the case, information will be clearly stated on their website. When you are flying above beaches, there's one rule that you need to keep in mind, and that is the Marine Wildlife Act. So if there are any seals or whales or dolphins in the water on the beach, you need to give them some space and make sure you're too far away. All beaches in New Zealand are owned by the Crown, and there are public spaces. But some beaches are in national parks. So maybe the big question to ask is, instead of where's the best places to fly in New Zealand, it could be where is the easiest place to fly. And I would definitely recommend looking for places where you don't need a permit to start. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time.